Hi, friends. Welcome to day 12 of 12 of our series of 12 days of DBT. We've officially made it to the end. Give yourself a round of applause if you have also been consistently applying your DBT skills for these last week and a half, 2 weeks. I just want to say I'm so proud of you. We've been doing the thing despite it being difficult. I decided today we're going to end this series off with my favorite one in a difficult situation. I'm at work. I can't leave. I don't have all of my tools accessible to me that I use on a daily basis when I'm at home to help regulate my emotions. So we're going to make do and do the softer version of coping with our TIPP skill because if you guys know me, you know TIPP is my favorite. I love her. I talk about her all the time. I literally cannot get enough of TIPP because it really does help change your body chemistry so fast. And if you know me, I'm a very impatient person. So sometimes I need that fast acting, rapid improving coping mechanism that'll help me get better in the moment and not over time gradually. Sometimes I need a then and there fixture, and TIPP is the thing that helps me do that without negatively impacting myself. I am unfortunately stuck in this building for 11 hours. I got in this bitch at 6 o'clock in the morning and I leave at 5 p.m. Now, I'm sure when this video goes up, I'll be out of work. Hopefully. Hopefully. But I'm not gonna lie, it's a Friday. It's the weekend. I'm getting antsy. I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting annoyed because I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to go home, but I can't. I hate being in a situation where I want to leave, but I can't. I feel trapped. I'm really filming this at work because life does not stop. Life does not stop. It does not give me a break. And I have to stay here longer than necessary because someone called out last minute. And I'm a manager, if you do not know. Manager life, I have to pick up where other people lack. So this is one of those areas, I guess. Even though I am at work, I do need to make sure that I regulate so I don't lose my shit on a person who does not deserve it, okay? It really is just me, my nervous system, and the coping skills that I use to help me not quit my job. But yeah. So TIPP is obviously all about changing your body chemistry fast. TIPP stands for temperature, intense exercise, paced breathing, and paired muscle relaxation. Like, I'm at work. Obviously, I can't go dipping my head into a bathtub or taking a cold shower in the sink. I'm at work. So, the next best thing we're going to do is rely on our good old handy friend, Faucet. In this sense, when I need to regulate my temperature or I need to have something cold shock me fast when I'm at work, I run my hand under cold water for 10 minutes. Because when you're at work, people aren't going to think you're sitting here engaging in a coping skill. You're washing your hands. You're just running your hand under the water. They're just going to think you're washing your hands. Now, when you do it for, a good 3 minutes of your hands just under cold water, then you might get a little bit of questions, but that's none of their business. Like, if anything, people are just going to think that I'm washing my hands for an abnormal amount of time, which I'd rather you think that than that I'm mentally crashing out and having to cope and I can't just leave at work. Like, go ahead and think that I'm just washing my hands for an abnormal amount of time. Intense exercise. A couple of days ago, I gave myself a habit. In the morning, whenever I come in and I open, I clock in, I get my tasks done, and then whatever free time I have left, you will catch me jumping up and down to try and regulate my body. And engage in well, it's not really intense exercise, but like it low-key is because jumping up and down 100 times is no easy feat. It's really not. Next is my good old friend, paced breathing. In this instance, we're going to do box breathing because I feel like that is always clutch in moments where I can't really be in the bathroom for too long. You kind of have to get in and get out. I like to do box breathing. It's when you inhale for 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. Like, it's so simple, but it slows my heart rate down. And you can do it anywhere. You can do it in the bathroom. You can do it at your desk. You can do it sitting down in the break room. You can do it if you're on the register. You really can do it anywhere because of how small and intentional she is. And then we have paired muscle relaxation. I like to find a muscle and focus on it. So tightening my stomach or my abs or my thighs or my calves when I'm inhaling and releasing that muscle tension when I'm exhaling. Nothing too hard. Don't go straining yourself, please. Something light, something easy, focusing on tensing up a muscle and untensing it. But don't give yourself a cramp, please. It's so difficult to be at work and have the inability to regulate yourself. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the things that save me the most when I'm at work and I'm like mentally not okay, getting a cup of ice and chewing it, getting a cold water bottle, putting it on the back of my head, getting a cold rag and putting that on the back of my head, or in a place that I can leave it there and continue going about my tasks. If it's cold where you are, like me, it's like 20 degrees outside. Just stepping outside is like walking into the actual Arctic. So that can be helpful too, as well, along with making sure that you're focusing on your breathing, your hydration, and your eating throughout the day, because being dehydrated and not eating while you're working and exerting energy is never good for no one. It's never good. It's not for you. It's not good for you. It's not good for your boss because you're not performing the best, even if you feel like you think you are. No. I wanted to say thank you for hanging out with me for these past 12 days. We were really in this together and we still are. Don't worry, I still will be posting consistently on YouTube. I'm not going anywhere. If anything, I feel like this gave me more oomph and more experience and more strength to want to be in front of the camera and share my little tips and tricks as to how I get through the day when it's very fucking difficult to do so. I just wanted to say thank you guys. I love you. I hope you guys have a good Christmas and Happy New Year.